はい、どうもこんばんは、しばかずです。ちょっと時間過ぎてしまって申し訳ありません。本日はバルダーズゲート3の続きから配信を行いたいと思います。前回までの配信動画等が気になる方は概要欄内に URL をご参照ください。ということで、多分第2章クリアしてとうとう第3章っていったところで、入っていくと思いますので、そのからやっていこうと思います。しばかずのデータでやっていきます。よろしくお願いいたします。気軽にコメント、雑談等大歓迎です。よろしくお願いします。はい、やっていきます。すいません、ちょっと遅れました。早速バルダーズゲートに向かってね出発していこうと思います。前回はケセリックスをも倒したんで、さあクリアしてね。今日は風強かったな。ほんと風が強いし冷たいから寒く感じた。はい、てなわけでバルダーズゲートに向かって、こっち行けばもうバルダーズゲートなんで、それに向かってやっていこうと思いますね。ちょっと待って、先にちょっとこの辺見て、自分の可能性を受け入れるとかさ。じゃあそういったところで行こうか。なんか武器とかあんの？特にないよね。
Blackets will be done.
One with the weave.
Let's move. I'm ready.
まあちょっと服装変えたいっちゃ変えたいんだけどさ。シャアのカゴとかいらないかな。トアの献身。これでもいいような気がするけどね。全然。サイボニックのなんとか。これつけてもいいような気がするけどな。これレベルアップって出てんな。あ、レベルアップできんのか。あ、そっかそっか。メンツ連れてってなかったからか。なるほど。さらにか。どうすっかな。これが感染が入ったのか。感染入れるよりかは移動の自由感染、感染よりはなんか補助系なんかつけようかな。力のあ、天罰は入れてるよね。だって多次元クリーチャー。多次元クリーチャー入れとくか。これでいこう。レベル上がってるよね。よし、じゃあ行くか。バルダーズゲートに乗り込むぞ。じゃあ 焼死体とかある。どうした？多分いいよね。じゃあ行きます。はい。バルダーゲートに行きます。未解決の問題ないと思うんだけど、もういいや。行くわ。はい。
こんばんは。
お、ペンペンさんこんばんは。ありがとうございます。
The curse has been lifted. The land's
さあ、
cleansed
第
of
3
the
章
shadows.
突入だ。
Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
さあ、解放されていくね。影に呪われた血が。さあ戻していく、取り戻していく。第3章になるともう戻れなくなるから、第1章と第2章行ったとこ。うん。もう一章一章長いけど、第3章が最後かな。うん。ちょっと待って。おっさん。ラスボス感あるよね。
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir. Weapon at your throat, sir.
お、変わったあいつじゃん。もう一人いた。オーリー。
Lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow,
分けることができる。
my blades will thirst again.
なんか夜だね。ウェーブみたいな、赤いウェーブみたいな反映されてるんだな、多分。ウィールのやつだな。しかもゴタッシュの後ろに映ってたなんか白い棒のピカピカ主人公のだろう。 さあとうとうバルダーズゲートに乗り込んでいくって感じだね。
I'll take that.
この辺はいいだろう。降りていいのかな。あ、ちょっと待って、装備をさ、
What to do?
変えたいよね。ウィル、カーラックはカーラック。ちょっとレイゼル置いてって。
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed.
ちょっと待っててくれ。カーラックちゃんは
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him.
なんか遅れてた
Trusted him.
腹話術みたいになったわ。
And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
で、そうだ、カーラックちょっと
Copper for
連
your
れて
thoughts?
うん、
Aces.
レベルアップするでしょ。
What's cooking?
カーラ、まあ、ウィルもレベルアップさせなきゃいけないしね。恐怖の。ちょっと待って、ケセリックのさ、装備をつけたいな。いるし、あ、アスタリオン、ちょっと出てるな。アスタリオンのやつ聞かないとな。大海袋どこにあるんだろう。こっちは何だ、どうなってんだ。特に何もないか。違う。ケセリックの 軽快なハルバート。ケスリックの装備どれだっけかな。確か持ってないよな、主人公はな。送ったと思うんだよね。これか。ケスリックの盾。今の武器の方がいいし、外見、なんかギスヤンキこれの方がいいんだよな。絶対レイゼルね。絶対こっちの方がいいよね。まあ、アーマーレベルが高くなるだけか。まあ、本当は頭にかぶってるものを変えたいとこだけど。軽快なハルバート。もしくは、血まみれのグレーダックスも強い。プラス1か、今日か。じゃあ普通にこれの方がいいな。そしたら戻って、普通に主人公に戻して。
What's on your mind? Really? Really? Oh, fuck.
ハルシンもレベルアップさせたが、ちょっと全員レベルアップさせとくわ。ごめん。
I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. Then you'll have me. Lead on.
ハルシンもレベルアップしていく。ジャヘイラもいるはずなんだよね。この格好。いや、結構増えない。ディオファサウルス。何これ、エアミルなんだ。すごいね、なんか。さらに何か足せると。導きでいいかな。氷のナイフじゃなくて、どうしようか。エレメンタル召喚でいいんじゃない？もしかしたら。マジ見た目強そうだからな。いや、ちょっと外見チェンジしてほしいな。結構いいのつけてたわ。ドバーフ、これでいいな。このままでいいな。かぶるもんだけ結構少ないんだよね。じゃあ、ハルシンはこのままでいいや。ごめん。ハルシンはこのままでいい。
Oakfather preserve you. Wherever you need me. I'll be right here in...
ジャヘイラいるかな、どっかに。寝てるわ。 ちょっと外見そのままにしちゃった。まあいいや。あ、ウィールもちょっとレベル上げしとくか。てかみんな、ちょっと待って。あ、いるよね、やっぱジャヘイラね、どっかにね。
Taken from the truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart.
ジャヘイラどっかにいるはずだな。この中か。ジャヘイラどこにいる？シャドウハート。いや、違うな。失礼。あ、いたいたいた。あ、じゃあヘイラもレベル10だからいいか。そしたらレイゼルに戻して、
I'm listening. It is done.
そしたらちょっとアスタリオンに話しかけて、
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
奴に嫉妬してるみたいね。行くのも悪くないかな。奴を止めは今すぐにでも。カザドールを倒せるとも我々にはつかなかった。奴に嫉妬しているのね。行くのも悪くない。
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
どうして奴の力を手に入れるつもり、どうしても奴の力を手に入れるつもり、儀式に縛られている他のものをどうする、どうかしラファエルは消化が危険なほど悪魔的だと言っていた。成功したとして儀式についてはほぼ何も分かってない。どうかしラファエルは消化が危険な。ラファエルってあれね、悪魔のデビルのボスみたいな感じです。
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
大事なのはお前の安全だけど、自由は力と違うものよ。殺人者を敬う必要などね。先走らないでまだ可能かどうかすら分かってない。大事なのはお前の安全だけよ。
Look, I appreciate that. I'm very grateful, of course. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down?
魅力的なクズになれるチャンスってなんだよ。
Before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more. And be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
ずっと一緒よ。先走らないまだお前が意思を乗っ取れるかどうかすら分かってない。まあ情報があれば役に立ちそうで別のスポーンを探そう。カザドールを止める手助けをすると約束しろ。それ以外は約束できない。まあ情報があれば役に立ちそうで別のスポーンを探そう。
If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
あ、ちょっと待って、アスタリもレベル上げなきゃいけないから、一回ちょっとゲイルを預けて。
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
I question the wisdom of that decision.
あ、間違った。
There's nothing that would.
あ、間違え、キスしてほしいな。ミスター。
No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly need. I question the wisdom of that decision, but
なんかバグった。
I'll be here in the meantime.
キスしてってミスターはキスしてくれって言っちまったよ。
So, and here I was, worried I'd be the darling. I thought you'd never are. Lead on.
シャスタリオン。もうレベル上げる。ちょっとアサシンとかじゃなくて、そろそろローグじゃなくて、そろそろなんかクラスチェンジしよっかな。なんかあんまり二頭の使い手何がいいのかな。何やったっけ、もう一つ。あ、凶暴戦士してるよね。中層分習熟とかいいのかな。これがいいんじゃない？大技物使い手。近接武器攻撃でクリティカルヒットを命中させるか、クリーチャーを倒すとそのターンにボーナスアクションとしてもう一度近接攻撃を行える。習熟している近接武器を両手に装備して攻撃した際だけ、両手の場合、両手武器の場合だよね。習熟している妙義武器を装備したときに攻撃されたリアクションを使用してアーマークラス15の追加し、敵が攻撃を外す可能性を高められる。守りの決闘術でいっか。守りの決闘術にするか。
Still breathing, despite everything?
Yes. Darling, I'm hurt. It sounds.
よしと、そしたらゲイルに戻して。
My time is yours. What do you need? With pleasure.
OK。じゃあ OK だね。休みますか。そしたらね。あ、ちょっと待って。やつらにちょっと話しかけるか。
My resplendence honors yours. I am free from my bonds, but not my
この
duty.
防具欲しいわ。
The dead three are risen. The dead two remain. You must face them.
このナイトソングとデイム・エイリンはパーティーに加わってるわけじゃないからね。
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
多分さっき前。
Pray, ask, and I will tell. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty
自信家だよな。
her great wisdom. Together we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
あれいないな。もう一人いないんだ。まあいいか。じゃあ行きやしょうか。青白き F。 コールソンを倒した。うん。よし、OK。はい、じゃあ、ことを進めますかね。
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With his help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
この寄生物から解放されたいだけではそのために必要なことなら何でもする。選ばれし者しかできないことを成功する。世界を征服するのだ。これはマジで悪っぽい。その時が来たら正しいと思うことをする。この悪魔からみんなを解決する。バルダーズゲートを救う英雄になる。これだな。とりあえずね、表はこれで。
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination.
おお、苦しんでおります。ああ、なんか開いたね。お、ギスヤンキーのも出てきた。普通になんかこうちたれてね。ちょっと待って。守護者を助けるポータル等と夢の夜の間にアブソリュートの声によって起こされたギスヤンキの部隊が襲撃してきているって。夢の訪問者の声が来る。必死に我々の支援を求めている。ネザーブレインを生かしておくに協力せず破壊するほかない。エルダーブレインを支配する。ネザーブレインを支配した者、誰でも想像を絶する力で支配すれば下の天の王を支配できるだろう。とりあえずこいつらを倒せってことでいいんだよね。なんか食らってんじゃんこいつすでに。ちょっと待って。そしたら普通に届かないなし。ちょっと切り渡りでここまで行ってで普通になんか当たりにくいな。なんかないかな。一緒か。どっちみち一緒なの。ナイス。ナイス。強い。届かないな。普通にソウルブレイカーじゃないな。無理か。普通にそしたら矢打ちしまくるしかない。どれがいいか。食らってない。食らってねえ。マジか。食らってねえぞ。 食らってねえ。こいつ食らわねえの？あ、食らったわ。
On the move.
おお、殴ってきた。結構強い強い。危ない危ない危ない、マジかよ。ああ、機械攻撃食らっちゃうな。そしたらどうすっかな。これ幻の殺しやってみるか。いけ。食らうな。食らえ。外していく。外しちゃうか、そこ。まあ、しょうがないな。ちょっと炎食らっちゃったわ。ごめんね。ナイス。あ、そっちに向かわなきゃダメなパターンね。当たりねえか。ああ、だいぶミス。まずいまずいまずい、時間がない。これくらいですか。ぐらいいるとか。ナイスナイスナイス。なんかこれ。オッケーオッケーオッケー。防いでいく。
About to explode. I speak from some experience.
なんかギスヤンキーの集団が走っとるわ。みんな文句系じゃねえ。なんかね。なんか骸骨の。なんかめっちゃアタックしてるわ。なんか割れるやん。破壊された。助けてくれって言ってる。急げ急げ急げ。何みんな炎食らってんのこれ。なんで。ちょっと待って待って待って待って。みんななんで炎食らってんだ。あれ
Still breathing, despite everything.
こいつ倒せばいいんでしょなんか味方だし、この脳みそたちなんか味方という今回、34か。倒していく。よし、オッケーオッケー。
Light on my feet. Swift and lethal.
ちょっとな、もうどうしよっかな。切り渡りしていきたいところではあるな。切り渡り使えないか。そしたらジャンプどこまでできる？ここまでできるな。うわ、外していく。一発でもちょっとアクション使っていく。ナイスナイス。すごいこっちで来いって。ちょっと待って。待って待って待って。違う、俺物を調べたいの。ないのかいないんかい。ないか。急げ急げ急げ。まだ頭蓋骨っぽい。みんな来い、みんな来い、みんな、よし、来た。おう、なんか攻撃してる。なんかギスヤンキ捉えてる。脳みそ走ってる、脳みそ。なぜか今回はイカちゃんの仲間っていう。強えな、文句。いやって感じだね。
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
まさかのマインドフレイヤーっていうね。
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
何をすればいい？ギスヤンキーに手を出すのは味方と証明して、これがお前の戦いが信じない。お前はマインドフレイヤー。死ね怪物めって味方だと証明して。
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
こいつの制御でなってるとね。思考感知してみようか。ボーナス、混沌、導き。はい。OK。ちょっとギリギリか。
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head.
But
if you insist on taking a look for yourself,
resistance to date could have prepared you for
よ
this.
っぽど強いってことだ。
As the
さすが
horrors
皇
of
帝っていう
silence,
名
you
前
are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
気持ち悪いよな、本当。断るってこと。いや、マインドフレアの戦いに加わるよ。
Together, we can turn the tide.
で早い動くのマジで。あー、セーブか。痛い痛い痛い、マジかよ。いや、強えんだよな、ほんとな。いや、避けられちゃうんだよ。ナイス。え、強っ。高位神官リリック。かかとならし、どうしよう。あ、これで。当たってくれ。当たんないか、畜生。いや、やられてる。いや、強え強え強え強え強え。痛い。降りてきた。きつ。痛え。痛いぞ、これでも。まあ、しょうがないか。しょうがなくもないんだけど。近すぎるかな、まあいいか。回復している。シャドウハート。いや、ナイス。ちょっと回復するか。一人回復すればいいな。レイゼル。レイゼルじゃなくていいな。誰だ。俺があ、結構ピンチになってる。マジかよ。よし、回復。電撃ビリビリ察するか。いけ。ナイスー。レイゼル。当たりにくいんだよな。ナイス、倒していく。オールフェイス倒さなきゃいけない感じ。王子だよ。あ、上にいるじゃん。なんだ。痛い、燃えた。燃えちゃったよ。強っ。いやー、当てていきたいとこだけど無理だな。普通に魔法のやると。マジ便利だよな、飛んで。飛び回って便利なんだよな。導きの矢だな。導きの矢5ぐらいでいつか。あ、5もいらねえな。 3ぐらいで飛ぶんじゃねえか。ナイスー。
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
もう一度聞く。お前は何者？今度こそ名前を教えて。ずっとマインドフレイヤーじゃないかと疑った。ずっとプリズムにいた。なぜ騙したの？前の方が良かった。すべて話して。もう一度、お前は何？今度こそ名前を教えて。
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
とは人間。
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
確か選ばれし者だった。犯罪者の脳を食べる必要があった。何の戦いだったの教えてくれる。なぜこんなところに来た。たまにいるギスヤンキーは何者？
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Shastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my honor, Prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved you have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
お前もここに囚われていたの。プリズムの中でミラーキスから始末を命じられたのはお前。オルフェイス。 ゴターシュや他の選ばれし者がアストラルプリズムについて知った経緯は？
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
プリズム・ビラーキスから始末を命じられたのはお前、オルフェイス。オルフェイスを解放するとどうなる？オルフェイスを殺して力を奪えないの？オルフェイスを解放するとどうなる？
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
我々は他の点に似ている。話せば話すほどマインドフレアと思えない。お前とは違う。イリシットではないし、なることもない。話せば話すほどマインドフレアと思えない。
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
ちょっと配信受け入れたくないな。その方がいい。なぜそんなこと？嫌なことをほのかすはね、マインドフレアになるのを避けようとしているだけ。守ることに同志したと思っていた。なぜそんなことを？
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
進化するとどうなる？やって進化したい。進化させられるなら脳変遷を完全に止めることもできない。進化するとどうなる？
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
いやー。進化させられるなら脳変遷を完全に止めることもできない。
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
いや、断るわ。ちょっとセーブしとくか、一応。 いや、断る。
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
受け入れなきゃダメなの？
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
それは何なの？
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
あれも進化受け入れなきゃダメなのかな？ちょっと思考感知するか。頼みは成功してね。よし。
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
ちょっと抗ってみたいんだけどな。いや、やらない。いや、やらない。ペナルティじゃないな。いや、結構高いな。うわ、無理だな。ちょっとまだ大丈夫だね。あ、来た。よしよしよしよし。
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
よし、2つ更新。アストライフライト要請で更新。皇帝からマインドフライにならずイリシットへの返信を次の段階に進めろと手段を与えられる。ストライフライト要請を更新するの我々は進化できる。バルダーズゲートでバスタブ。パーソナルクエスト。ハンドル守護者を助けるクリア。
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable.
とりあえ
Within
ず
it,
ここから出てっていいってことだ
the
よ
Yankee
ね。
Prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
重い石。まあいいか、いっか。はい。いや、結構ちょっと厳しい。強かったな、結構。結構ボコボコに殴られたかな。謎の異物。またこうしないと。オルフェイスを解放する。ギスヤンキのキスラクビスシャレスの法要でオルフェイスを解放する方法を知っている者と会うことを計画して、そこで答えを探そう。なんか。
I've got a long road ahead.
まあ、とりあえずもう戻っていいってことか。じゃあ住もうか、普通に。なんかちょっと話したい人がいる。誰だ？ギスヤンキー。レイゼルか。
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
母の血何者？
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157歳、ビラクスはたくさんいたのね。オルフェイスはどう関わってくるの？
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
ではビスを正しかったオルフェイスはビラキスの滅びの種ね。相手はギスヤンキ一人。本当にビラキスにとってそこまで危険なの？ではバスは正しかったオルフェイスからビラキスの滅びの種。
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
オルフェイスについて話したい。
What about him?
なぜ彼は水星の王子と呼ばれる？
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
なぜビラーキさん安全のフェイスを生かしておいたの？
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
オルフェイスを生かしておく価値がそんなに高いならなぜビラーキス今になって彼を殺そうとする？
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
ビズムの中に敵対的なギスヤンキは何者なの？
Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
よしそしたら2個更新、スラクビスを支援する。シャレスの方へ会いたがっている。よしじゃあ一回休みますか。シャドウハートの見た目が変わってくんだよね、これね。確かに白くなったなんか。
So there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
いや特にないんだけど、君なんで見た目
Be
変わったの？
honest. What do you think of the new look?
私ならいや、それがそれで過去を忘れない大賛成を気に入っている。
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
よしじゃあ行くか。いいよね。
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlak doesn't blink.
みんななんか意見があるとかじゃねえんだ。まだ大丈夫か。そのうちなんだっけ、忘れた。ジャヘイでも連れ回したりしなきゃいけないと思うんだよね。それはまだ大丈夫かな。じゃあ行こうか。では行こうか。じゃあ出てきます。はい。とうとう乗り込んでいくっていうところで。
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
What we can to find them. What they know could help us.
闇の娘更新。ゴタッシュを探すメインクエストはね、オーリンのデザストンを手に入れる。門外地域で竹のビスが待っている酒場シャレスの法要は近くにあるはずだ。辺境の刃。バルダーズゲートの郊外にある滝渡り調査。ミゾーラがいないか注意しよう。説得が必要だったミゾーラが有利に自分のレイピアシャレとして与えた。闇の娘。シャートハードに針が違う。 近くにいて、報酬切る。降りて、経由地点に発見した。さあ、着いた町にリーベント来た。
Excuse me, I can't find my mum.
それはお前の問題だ。あっち行け。名前は
Jenna, and my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
お腹が空いてる人は食べ物をそう。衛兵さんが吐き出す。その話のマンはおそらく死んでいるわよね。
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
じゃあちょっとこの街を探索今日しながらっていったところで進んでいこうか。全部は多分無理だと思うんだよね。じゃあここからやっていくわ。
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
落ち着いて何が起こっているか教えて、確かに人をもてなす方法を知っているようだが、誰と会っても喧嘩しているようなアブソリュートの軍隊アートに距離も迫っているので、不動産の所有権で言い争うの。落ち着いて何が起こっているのか教えてほしい。
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
かなり大きな家だけど本当に待っている家はないの。真の迫害主義者に出会うのは心強い。不法占拠、それなら手を貸しましょうか。思考監視。男の心の救う。有利。で、導きも出していく。はい。OK。
I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement?
こういう家には必ず地下室があるとき、お前の家では何に使っているか聞いていい？
My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something.
見せてもらっていい？
Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job.
戦いか。
Please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
戦いになっちゃうのね。76。40、こっちから倒すか。ナイス。どうしよっかな。殺さないようにしなきゃいけないんじゃないかな。いいか。大丈夫か。 当たんない。痛い、倒れちゃった。ゲイル。火球撃つか、じゃあ。オッケー。これグレゴリオか。
Let me strike true.
Nothing important is ever easy.
電撃ビリビリか。あ、人に当たっちゃうね。人に当たっちゃうのダメだな。人に当たるのはまずいな。
All right, you won. You won. What more do you want from me?
あの家族には残ってほしい部屋はあるんじゃないの？あれ、友情入れちゃうとボーナスが出ないのか。まあいいか。OK。
Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
お前のようなどっかの旅館に泊まれるはず。
A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
この辺は売るために。間違ってた。まあいいや。いらんものを取ってしまったね。もうっていうだけか。うちはどんな感じ？アーファの邸宅。
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
なぜここに来た？
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
誰も出て行けとは言わない。好きなだけ屋根の下にいればいい。お涙ちょうだいなしない。興味ない。
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
別に。
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
よしと、そしたら。
Rested enough. Now, forward.
Sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children.
開くのもなんか疑われる。子供がいるんだけど。
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
あ、そうですかって感じだね。
Right. She's a brave girl.
Don't give me trouble now.
Okay. 探りを入れておもちゃの地下室。何の手紙これ。まあこの辺はいいな。ビールピッチャー。
Always room for more.
何これ。届かないんかい。双子のドラウの件でこれ以上に、あの双子もう私の失敗を忘れてはいないはずです。とにかく地下室に行きたいな。ちょっと待って、この辺に。うわー、なんか揺れてる揺れてる。
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children can be us again.
That's curious.
ここね。ちょっと閉めるわ。いろいろあるから。ライア。
Anything of use?
攻撃するしかないんです。背負い袋。よし、じゃあちょっとこの地下室調べるか。
Caution is warranted here.
あ、鍵使ったな、ちゃんと。
Be wary. This place is trapped.
うわ、爆発しとるやないけ。
Step carefully. There's a trap.
ダメじゃん。よしよし、会場。花火がセットしてある。よしよしよし、いいぞ。おーい、やばいぞ。
Be wary. This place is trapped.
めっちゃ罠ある。
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
危なっ。どんだけ罠仕掛けとるんかーい。おいおい、何爆発させてんだよ。
Be wary. This place is trapped.
めっちゃ罠。ケールは反対している。何反対してんだ。何に反対してんの何に反対してらっしゃるんでしょうか。全体的に大丈夫なのか。
Take heed. I see a trap.
結構高いな。結構高いな。ナイスー。強角に。荷物がまだフォロワー花火店に置きっぱなしだ。まだ送れるけどな。
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
おもちゃを調べる。 この辺もやんなきゃいけない。芸術家。まず行くか、そしたら。
Oh, lovely little pick me up.
この結構奥にあるんだ。なんだこれ。ちょっと未知などこもあるのかな。にはいろいろ探索しながらといったところで。
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
どこへ行けるかとか行けないとか指図するな。
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
鋼の衛兵。それは町の衛兵のちょっと引き取った新しい階級かな。ちゃんと
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
あれか。確かに前来た時の巨大なやついたような気がする。
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
戻れって言われた。
We pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
揉めてる。
I'm paid to tell.
Young lady. Aldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen. We keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldarians.
バルダーズゲートチーム。バルダーズゲートをフェイレンで最も多様に応じた町をこれをもって彼らを受け入れるべきね。避難民や野良じゃないよ。彼らは人間で助けを必要としているんだ。何割か大したことじゃないか。
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
それは君のとこにさっさと言おうって言ったよ。お前はシャアの信徒ね、シャドウハートの指導員。
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
シャドウハートお前たちの惨めな目がに背を向けた。シャドウハートに任せるか。
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
行っちゃうの仮想地域に。いやー、失敗したかな。まあいいや。
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
You and I have nothing.
ここだな、ここ。ネスター軍曹。
Donations?
何に対する寄付？
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
今すぐのはいじゃ寄付されたゲームス。
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
オッケーちゃん。私この辺になかったっけかな。結構いいな。腐っとるやんみたいな。腐っとるやんけみたいな。汚れた。ちゃっかり物も取っていくというちゃっかり物も取っていくというスタイルだ。あれないなぁ。どこだっけか。こっちじゃないか。向こうかな。ちょっと重くなっちゃったよ。これは送るか。トパーズも送った方がいいな。 どこだろう。こっちかな。
This place is trapped.
これだ。あら、失敗した。まずい。
You've witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
いやいやいや、違うわ。あれね、あんなの使いじゃない、本気みたい。ペテンでいいや。爆発して怒らせちゃったよ。なんか俺じゃないのに爆発させたの。
You've convinced them for now.
罪を犯したわけじゃないじゃん。
You were right. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find a way.
犯人を見つけ出せ。いや、こっちだって爆発に巻き込まれたんよ。ドッカンと爆発しまったな。ちょっと休むか。ドッカンと爆発しちゃったもんな。ああ。
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Bart of Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lazar's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
ひざまずけレーゼル。神女を狙うしもなるんですよ。類まれなる栄養だ。レイゼルの寄生物なのにドラゴンの司令官、これがお前の運命なんだ。動じないでビラーキスに嘘に騙されないで。
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
これで完全にってか、もともと敵対してたけど、キスヤンキの戦士、アファーの言い分を聞こう。いや、間違った。話したい人がいる。多分レイゼルだと思うんだけど、なんだこれ。ラッペラからの手紙。仲間を集める。
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
でもちょうど町には着いてそれで満足で守りに行きましょう。その後に私と亀網とヤラの間で起きることは関係ない。治療法を見つけられないと思うの？
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
レイゼルじゃね、レイゼルじゃないのかな、話したいの。だよね、やっぱレイゼルレイゼルじゃなく、レイゼルだよね、やっぱりね。
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the undying queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
レイゼルの過去と現在について考え、レイゼルの憤りの本当の原因は何だろう。寒波、厳しいか、結構厳しいか、大丈夫か。OK、大丈夫だ。
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
なるほどね。お前は決して手に入らない未来を悲しんで、ウィラーキスはお前から全てを奪った。お前自身のセッションがお前を をしている。憎んで当然や。ミスしてウルフェイスを信じつけて希望をすべて叶えてくれ。
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
オルフェイスの大義を果たすと誓ったのは昇級だって。自分の自身の欲求はどうなるの？ビラキスはお前をバードビラキスにすると約束したらすごいことよ。次を、次はどうする？
We find Voss at Sheres's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus tough Kinazen.
よしと、じゃあ休みますわ。休んで、よしと、そしたら、ちょっともうちょっとこっち行くか。この辺をちゃんと探りながら、ちゃんとね、みんな移動してきてんだよ。
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
怪我の経緯は？
Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
直さなくていいの。ウーミーがいる。
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
ともかくお前は生き延びてどうやっても。
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us,
これ
but
聞い
I
たな。
haven't seen.
これ聞いたよね。ダニス。君。
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
ポエム、彼はとても幸せだ。
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
お前たちが再会できてよかった。あ、そのまま見守る。
Let me get a good look at you. Oh. My God, Specs. I can't believe we almost lost each other.
Never again. You hear me? Never.
終わりか。
What a sad situation.
こいつ怪しかった気がするんだけど。結構強いし、レベル12。
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
愛想をよくしてると特別手当でももらえるの？
Of course not. But most folk appreciate a kind word these days. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you had a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
驚きはしない。この辺りは緊張しているよね。腰をもらいに来たんじゃね。自分の面倒を見られる。人々に分け与えさせる方法を知っている。民の重荷を軽減する何か手助けできることがある。それはお前の問題だから関係ない。
Tensions? That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldarians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
この町の人は利己的になっている。彼ら真の苦難が何なのか思い出すべき。避難民が必要時待っているのはいくらか返すのは公平だと思う。平和を守るのが仕事なんだから膝にならないようなことしない方がいい。
What peace! If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say?
彼らは罪のない人たちは殺しちゃいけない。双方の教訓を与える必要がある。全員殺そう。お前は怪物と疾患に報告する。
Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
猫物なんだよね。
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the
にしても
spit
す
from.
ごい服だな。
You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Oren's a shapeshifter, which means she could be anyone, even one of us.
そしたらどうするかね。お、あれかな、ビスのとこ行くか。ちょっと回りながら、いろいろ探りながらといったところになるけど、とりあえずこの辺の地域をさ、やっぱ回ったりして。
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
いろいろ死んでますけど、どうした？
Back off! I found it.
取る気ないけどさ、別に。
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
あ、ちょっと待って。そしたらさ、アスタリオン連れてくわ。すまん。ちょっと一瞬レイゼル預けてアスタリオンにするわ。
Oren, Skvar, a shivering.
Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed.
アスタリオンちゃん、小僧なんか来てるぞここに。
Hi. You were really nice to me before, and could we maybe...
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn?
Yes!
家長がいる。
It's not enough. I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced or because this group is full of... Darn. Lead on.
一生懸命怒ってたけど、まあいいや。そこの多分アスタリオン関係がある感じのとこだから。ガーの。
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag Swamp.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Astarion, どうしたい?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
アスタリアン自由になった。実力ではなく運が良かっただけよ。
One is just as important as the other, I find. And our luck has been poor.
このおばちゃんが持ってるなんか後ろに担いでるの強そうなやつなのかな。
Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Cazador like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
どうしてわかるアスタリアン？やろう、子供たちを救い出す。
Excuse me. Did you not hear anything I just said? They're gone.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
お前には復讐する義務がある。アスタリアン、少なくともそれぐらいはしていい。
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
よし、OK。ここはまずアスタリオンのイベントね。稼働。バルダーズゲートでやることもいっぱいあるんだよね。キャラ変更して。
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
Boulder's Gate at It is done.
よしと。シャレスの法要に行かなきゃダメだな。いろいろちゃんと回って解放しながらだよな。この風車みたいなのも怪しいんだよね。また地震だ。
Softer than a whisper. Oh, my hand slipped. Don't you look into mine. Surely no one will notice. Using a 5-finger discount.
全部盗むという。
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn, unattended. How fortunate.
新しく生まれたマインドフレイを目覚めさせるのか。あまり嬉しい感じはしない。
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
いやー、隠密。マインドフレイヤー。獣が目覚めるのを攻撃する。目覚めるんかい、結局。
What? No! I've had so little time!
結構普通に話すやん。結構普通に話すやんってね。奇襲した成功。
No time to waste.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
何の意味があったのかわからんが倒したわ。トゥールソウルあるやん。風車の鍵もあってもな。どっからか侵入できるってことなのかな。 や。
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
なんだ。ちょっといろいろちゃんと開けていかないと。このさっき来たとこかな。さっき来たとこだよな。
With a flick of the wrist.
Something over there.
何かあるのか。
Be wary. This place is trapped.
OK。結構本あるな。これさ、キャリ忘れてたな、これ。あれ、なんか起きないか、これ。何もねえか。ミスった。闇でこそ活躍する感じか。そろそろ違う武器も欲しいと思うところではあるが、まあしょうがない。よしと、ここは OK で。あ、ここか。
Refugees traveling along. Enough to clean Crimson's stupid enough to but not enough to remind you that this is ours. How dare you? A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
一元サーカスなんて聞いたこともない。
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
じゃあサーカスに入れてちょうだい。
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
実は最近手品で雇われた今回誰も爆発しないといいけど、これにしよう。
If someone blows up, blame Akabe the Ginny. That's what I'd do. Welcome to the circus. A motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
入れるようになると。ちょっとサーカスのとこ行きますか。週末のサーカスに来るわ。
You realize she is mining putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
こいつなんだよとか、しか言ってねえじゃん。
Approach, ugly one. Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, friendless one. Behold, Akabe's wheel of wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
高えな。
Akabe has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabe's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
イカ様ね、回転板細工したわね。
You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
分かった、回転を回したい。
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You are welcome, putrid one.
とも早く命名するべき。つぶやくウィザードのスタッフ。なんか手に入った。あんま強くねえじゃねえかよ。あんま強くねえ。
Viola Silvertongue at your service.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
そんな大したものあるわけじゃないんだよね。
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't.
暴れ回ってるわ。
Oh, I has lots of treatos and magics and junks I finds. Yes, I has lots of stuffs just for you.
そうでもないっていうね。まだまだいいや。
Bye bye now. Get your shinies and treatos.
You call that a pose? Again. Ah! Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
男か女かわかんねえ。
Don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
こいつは不正と。
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd.
うわ、全然足りねえじゃん。ダメじゃん。
He doesn't look too good.
これいらない。
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it. Teeth bared, the creature is near rabid in his bloodlust. Hollow eyes, pale gums. This beast isn't angry. He's starving. At the mention of the word meat, his stance softens. He whimpers in gratitude and falls on the morsel instantly.
OK だね。
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight?
ブー、ステージから降りて。
Oh, you hear that, buddy? We've got ourselves a Debbie Downer. Boo! Thank you to the loudmouth for volunteering for my next trick. Now, where, oh, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
レイズやってやるレイズ上がるんだ。
You can't be serious.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is so much.
こいつらあれなんだよ。詐欺師みたいなやつらだから。
Poor buddy will think you don't like him.
近接でコテンパンして。
Right there. Oh, perfect.
いけ、レイゼル。
And here I thought Ceramorphosis was the ultimate torment.
レイゼルに行かせる。
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why? Why? You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Daijoubu da, レイゼル。君は そのために送ったんだからな。こっちにとりあえず攻撃するか。オッケー、ナイス。運命の改変、ナイスでアクション、ナイスナイスナイス、倒していく。市民を守らなくてはならないですよ。市民を。やめろやめろ、市民攻撃するな。あ、出てきちゃうか。電撃だな。あ、聞いてない。あんま聞いてないな。ナイス。こっち倒さなきゃダメか。
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Wonder what's past this.
あ、そっか、こいついんのか。ナイス。あー、ゲイル食らってんな。あんま食らわないのかなこれ。これダメだな。あ、食らってんな一応。
No choice but to keep going.
環境でダメージが食らっちゃうけど。シャドウハート動けないか。
Can't give up.
もう終了しちゃったから無理か。
Time to push my luck again.
A doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
よしよし。
dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude.
偽物本当なの?
As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
本物のサーカスの人を探せってことね。
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
出所 OK。どうにか市民を守りながら戦えたから OK だね。
Sated by his meal, the beast's eyes shine with gratitude.
それ以上のことはないか。
Do not cause trouble.
Can't believe Dribbles did this. The Dribbles.
ピエロのハンマー。結構強いし、なんか。取得しやりちゃうと。よし、もうちょっと探索したところで終わりにしたいところだから、もうちょっと探索してだね。後でね。
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
とりあえず、もうちょっと町の方に戻って探索しよう。こいつもね、怪しいやつなんじゃなかったっけ。
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
自分にとって完璧な武器はどうすれば分かる？お浜にしてくれるなら分かった品物を見せてほしい。
My weapons are a bargain at any price. I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
素早く効率よく誰も苦しまないでほしい。
Come, we're all friends here. No need to pretend you don't like to twist the knife. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
ウィーブとの一体感じゃなく、私の指先で踊り何度も使われることで絶望しているような。なぜそんなことを知る必要がある？
Call it professional curiosity. Now tell me, how does killing make you feel? killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
大切な人は絶対に殺さない。
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
またこいつなのね。
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
All right. Where are you? You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
化けてたね。お前を襲っていない。ずっとここにいた。
Don't dare lie to me. I saw you with my own eyes, grinning at me like some bloody imbecile. I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face.
双子の姉を襲われたんじゃ本当にどうしよう。やってみても残りの一生を笑うたびに抜けた歯を晒すことになる。頭を殴られた。本当に犯人はっきり覚えてる。結構高いね。結構高いな。
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
失礼なやつだな、こいつもとかって。
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop.
店に行け。こっちかな。
It's locked. From the other side. I wonder where it leads.
何もないか。無理か。ここか。あ、ここ店だ。店。買えなかったっけか。
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi. Want a blade or a bow or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is
ドラ
more
ゴ
your
ンみたい
thing?
な顔して。
You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
あの鍛冶屋の武器売ってるのお前？
Yep, that's me.
お前のたちならボスの様子を見て、あれはもうひどい目に遭ってるから。
Oh, yay!
いや、なんかないかな、いい感じの。ダガーか。グレイブ。いや、これは欲しいね。けど。高いなぁ。ちょっと高いなぁ。なんか売るものあればなぁ。まあちょっと後にするか。また売り物持ってきますわ。なんか失敗したな、近くに。なんかあんの。
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That might be worth a look.
この辺のとりあえずイベントを開けていきたいんだよな。ビスのやつはじゃあ自習ということで。あ、なんかいけんのが下。なんだこれ。死んでるな。結構死んでる人が。ちょっとセーブしとこう。飛ぶか。なんで魔法暴走するんだよ魔法暴走しないでくれ。
Your desire.
飛べるようになったのが便利だよな。飛行風量また切れちゃった。
Something over there.
ここはちょっと初めて来たからよく分かってないな。あ、切れちゃった。そっち行けるかな。なんか道ありそうだな、向こう。
I'm listening.
でも何もできなそうだな。違うな。戻るか。ああ、向こうになんかあるな。ここはジャンプしていけんじゃない。いけないか。
You have my attention.
飛べないか。
At least things have stayed interesting.
ここに行けないの。 なんで殺されてんだろう。
Take me to my cherished shire, and I alone shall be plenty.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Logan is dead. Murdered.
何があった？
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
いや話せや。いや話せや。
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest.
なんか
The
飛んでる
evidence
ジャ
speaks for
ジャン
itself.
ボだっけなんだっけ忘れた
Brilgor
な。
killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty,
バリ
offed
リア
himself with the same blade. Case
ゾウさんが
closed,
飛んでるよ。
Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
イルメと悪態についてお失いになると思う。
I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here.
ここで何が起こった？
Two people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
ブリルゴーが接してすごいとは。
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
お手伝いしましょうか。
Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
捜査官今どこに？白くいました。
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
捜査官今どこ？
Shiressa's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
うん、目的は一緒だからね。
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
うん。
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
こっちにもやることがあるんだよな。ちょっと待ってね、もう一つ、あと郵便局にあるんですよ。郵便局行って、今日の配信を終わりにしようか。
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people, holy people. If you won't help us, at least let the children in.
Ah, and you've... Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
残念なことにお前の配達に死体を発見した。彼はこの手を運んでいた。ちょっと待って、配達は保証され何も起こらないマニュアルを頼りに。最近でこんな陽気な人に会うのを見たらなぜ気がいい。
It's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
本当のことを言ってほしい。本当は何が起こって。
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Not
the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. You do that? Well, if it's not too much bother, yes, I'd appreciate the help. Bring me the letter, unopened, of course, and I'll happily compensate you for your troubles.
いい開封でな。
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding. The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand. The bird stares, eyes filled with fury. Perhaps your open hands are a symbol the bird has learned to hate. The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity. The bird coos its approval. Yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand.
動物の声聞けるやつ欲しいな。持ってないんだよな。
With the offending articles out of sight, the bird is back at ease. No harm done.
ちょっとないな。よし、OK かな。そしたらある程度いろいろ事柄があることを見てきたから、次回はその一つ一つの事柄を解決していこうと思うわ。ステルメインが死んだ？なんだ
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
ちょっとこれ読むか。これ読んだら。
Great headline.
Outsiders. Sir, you just stay.
エルフの歌邸でステルメイン公爵が儀式により殺害。なんだろうこれ。殺人を調べる。メインクエストだ。ステルメイン公爵。我々が町へ着いた直後、ステルメイン公爵がエルフの歌邸で儀式的に殺された。調査を進めよう。殺戮の王の呼ばれし者の捜索に役立つかもしれない。 この辺消えた手紙を探すと、よし、じゃあ次回はこの事件とかいろいろ解決するとこでやっていこうと思います。あとギスヤンキのなんだっけ、ビスだかにあったりするとこねからやっていこうと思う。はい、ということで第3章に突入したんで、次回もっていうか明日も配信しますので、ぜひ配信した際は見てくれたら嬉しいです。ということで、今日の配信はこれにて終わりにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。またの配信でお会いしましょう。失礼します。おやすみなさい。